Hi, this is Greg McCoach, editor of the Mining Speculator. I'm here with CEO Paul Cowley of First Vanadium, and we're here at the Metal Investors Forum in Toronto, Canada. Paul, welcome to the show.
Greg, pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, good crowds here. We're excited.
Fantastic, yeah.
Lots of energy. Lots of energy, 1,000 attendees, for the weekend, so all good for us. You had a major press release just come out. It was good for your stock. Yeah. Why don't we start off with that, because I think that's the story right now.
That's right, yeah. So we've had this project, the Carlin Vanadium Project, for 15 months. We've done 2 drill programs, and it's all culminated with this resource estimate that we've just put out 3 days ago. We're just extremely happy with it. Far exceeds our expectations.
Yeah, the grades and the pounds were all, you exceeded what
That's right, so we moved a historic indicated to 80%, 100% inferred to 80% indicated. We increased the tons by 15%, the grade by 20%, the contained metal by 30%. So in all metrics, this was a great milestone for us.
Absolutely, and the market liked it. Stock was up 15 cents on the news. And
that's right, yeah.
So no, that's all good. So when I talk about vanadium, often most investors go, "Great, what is that? What's vanadium?" I always feel like, in an interview like this, we need to talk about that. But from my perspective, there's a lot of applications in the steel industry and the energy industry, but particularly with the battery, the new battery technology, because in my view, vanadium is more cost-effective than lithium. It's better than lithium in many ways. So
in certain applications.
In certain applications. If you believe in the electric car market and the future, then vanadium has a place, because you are the only resource of vanadium in North America, right?
Yeah, there's one other one in south of us in Nevada, but we're the highest and richest. We're
the highest grade.
Double the grade, double the metal content.
Right. So I've been monitoring your company now in my insider alert now, just trying to, I keep a list of companies that are basically my basis for new recommendations. Mm-hmm. So the fact that you're on my watch list is a good
awesome.
thing.
Yeah, thanks, Greg.
But let's talk a little bit more about this news, because in my view, this sets you up now for a preliminary economic assessment now.
That's right.
And these are the stepping stones for becoming a producing mine.
Yeah, having this quantified, that gives us the building blocks for a PEA, or a preliminary economic assessment, where we've been working on metallurgy. We've got about another 3 months of metallurgy to finalize our flow sheet, get our costs organized, and then move towards an economic study.
Yeah. How long do you think that's going to take?
PEAs don't take that long.
Yeah.
4 months?
4 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we would think that by the fall of this year, we'll have the metallurgy and the PEA delivered.
Right. So we already know you got a good cash.
Yeah, we've got 1.6 million in the treasury. We've got money that's all warrants that are all in the money that could bring another $2.6 million in the treasury. So we're well funded right now.
Yeah, and what would it cost for your PEA? What do you think you'd have to spend to get that?
$200,000.
So not much of the treasury.
Yeah, we may consider doing some drilling, but because this deposit is shallow dipping and near surface, it's very cheap to mine, or to drill.
Do the infill drilling to get it to the next.
Yeah, we could take that 7 million tons of inferred, infill it for probably $400,000.
Wow.
And bring it into the indicated. That's the possibilities here. So good ways of being able to utilize the money very effectively. For example, with this movement from the historic resource to the resource that we announced 3 days ago, we spent basically $1 million US on 2 drill programs, and that generated $1.5 billion of new metal in the ground.
Right.
So that's how cost effective this is for this particular
deposit. It's very
deposit.
unusual to spend so little to get your reserve, your resource into the indicated category. So that's quite something. Your share structure currently is
39 million shares outstanding.
Tight share structure.
That's right.
So you got good management. You're in the right place. Nevada. I love Nevada.
Yeah.
And given time, as the economic situation with China and U.S. works it out with the trade agreement, it could be very good for a vanadium in the electric battery market.
Well, I think either way, the U.S. really needs a domestic supply of vanadium. It doesn't have one.
Right, that's a strategic.
And it's a strategic metal.
Strategic metal, that's right. I don't think people really understand the U.S. deems certain metals as strategic to the safety and security of the United States, and
That's right.
vanadium's on that list.
That's right. Yeah.
So very exciting stuff.
It is.
So anyway, anything else you want to talk about?
This is just a good story. We're also in a very positive vanadium metal cycle. Last year, 2018, it was the best performing metal out there. It had a pullback at the end of the year, the last 2 months, but it's recovered, and it's doing a nice, gentle uptick recovery on the metal price. So I think 2019 is going to be another strong metal price year for vanadium, and that's just the right kind of setting for us to be moving a project like this along.
Yeah, and as you're getting all these other stepping stones accomplished, you're moving in the right direction.
Right, yeah.
Well, great interview.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here.
All right, take care.